Hi everyone, let's create a Gantt chart. A Gantt chart is a horizontal bar chart that visually represents your project schedule. The horizontal axis displays the timeline for your project. The vertical axis shows a list of tasks that need to be completed. Excel does not have a built-in Gantt chart feature, but it doesn't mean we can't make one. The first step is to enter key project data in Excel. For example, I have created 5 columns and entered a list of tasks that make up the project, a start date, an end date, and the completion rate for each of my tasks in a percentage format. To figure out the duration for each task, we can use a simple formula to calculate the days assigned. Equals the end date minus the start date plus 1. Use the fill handle to quickly calculate the duration for all tasks. I want to make my table nicer looking, so I'll format the table before I create the Gantt chart. I'll change the font and center my data in columns C through F. Go to the View tab and uncheck Grid Lines. Back to the Home tab. From the Borders drop-down, select More Borders. On the Border tab, I'm picking a dark gray color and a style for the top border. Then I'll choose a lighter gray color and a lighter weight for the inside and the bottom borders. Okay, it looks much nicer. I'll now begin creating the Gantt chart. First, click onto a blank cell. Then on the Insert tab, choose the Insert a Chart drop-down. You'll need to choose a stacked bar to create a Gantt chart. The chart looks empty. That's because I haven't selected the data source yet. I'll click the Select Data button. Now we need to add some data. Click Add. In the Edit Series dialog box, we can enter the start date in the Series Name field. In the Series Values field, remove the default data. Then from my table, I need to select the range of cells containing the start dates. I now need to repeat the same process to add another series. Click Add again. This time, choose Duration for the series name. And select Series Values under Duration. Under the Category Axis labels, click Edit. In the Axis Label field, I'll select the range of cells containing my tasks. We now have a chart that contains all the key information, but we're not done yet. This chart has quite a few issues. First, we need to reverse the order of the tasks so that the task with the earliest start date can appear on top. Double-click on the list of task names next to the category axis. This will open the Format Axis pane. Under the Axis Options group, tick the checkbox for categories in reverse order. Next, to turn my stacked chart into a Gantt chart, I need to format the graphic so that the blue sections become transparent and only the orange ones remain visible, because these orange bars represent my tasks. Click on any of the blue bars on the chart. This will select all of them at once. I'll right-click on the selection to open the Mini toolbar. In the Mini toolbar, click on the Fill icon and select No Fill. My chart is looking better. Here's another small issue we should fix. Notice there's some padding in the dates. The first date on the vertical axis is a month before the actual start date of my first task. To remove the empty space and bring the bars closer to the task names, I need to change the first date on the timeline. Double-click on any of the dates on the bar. The Format Axis pane appears on the right. Under Axis Options, I need to increase the minimum bound. because it actually represents a date. So a little bit of extra information. The dates in Excel are actually stored as numbers and then formatted to display as dates. Let's say I want the first date on my timeline to be May 1st. Here's what I'll do. I'll enter May 1 in a blank cell. Then I'll copy the cell and paste it into another cell as values. Notice how Excel converted the date into a number value for me? I can now copy this number, which represents the May 1st date, and paste it into the minimum bound field. Press Enter. Awesome. That fixed the issue. If I stop here, I actually already have a finished Gantt chart. But I want to keep going. I want to customize it further to make it look even more unique. I'm going to add a special effect where the bars display my task completion rate using a different color. Because the completion rate is recorded in a percentage format, but the duration of a given task is measured by dates, I need to do a percentage to date conversion first. I'll start a new column and enter a formula. I want to multiply the number of days for a given task by the percentage completed. Then, use the fill handle to copy the formula down this column. Next, we're going to get super creative and utilize a feature called error bars to display the task progress. On my chart, I'll click the hidden blue bars, then click the Chart Elements button. Check Error Bar, then click the caret next to Error Bars. From the flyout menu, select More options. Under Direction, select the plus radial button. For end style, choose No Cap. Under Error Amount, choose Custom and click the Specify Value button. For the positive error value field, select the numbers we just calculated. Remember, these are the completion rates in a date format. Now the error bars appear as lines. We wanted to match the look of the orange bars. I'll go over to Fill and Line. Choose Solid Line. I'll pick a soft green color and change the width. Perfect. Lastly, I'm going to reposition my Gantt chart on this Excel document. As I update my task progress, let's say I change my completion rate for testing to 50% complete. The Gantt chart will reflect this update in real time. It's really cool. That's it. That's how to create a Gantt chart. Thanks for watching.